Hi, Julie. Okay, so here we are. We're going to do a video for the radio now. And you would think, well, I would have to do a whole video just for the radio. It is actually a little different than how it is in your GS. So what they've done now is they've broken the radio into two separate things, radio and media. And radio is going to be anything that comes through the car in an antenna. Your AM, FM, and satellite is all under radio. Media is going to be anything that is a device that has music on it, like your cell phone or something that you might have plugged into the plugs that are inside of here, the USB plugs and auxiliary plugs. So anything like that, anything that actually has music on it is going to be under media. So, and here is your CD player, and it is, like I said before, a single disc CD. They did change that because they have added a lot of other stuff inside the car for the radio. So first of all, you're going to get 3 months free of satellite radio, and satellite radio is going to obviously come in under the radio button. So if I hit the radio button and then I go back up to our screen up here, my radio is off, so I can hit this big button right here, and that actually turns it on. And then you can see up at the top of the screen, there's AM, FM, and satellite. Actually, let me switch hands here. AM, FM, and satellite. So right now we're on FM because that FM tab is actually what's lit up. But then I could click this and I could go to AM. I can click this and I can go to satellite, or I can also just keep hitting radio. If I just push radio, it will go to AM. I push it again, it'll go to FM, push it again, and it goes to satellite. So whatever one of those tabs that I'm on is the radio stations that are going to come in. So I can use this knob right here, and I can dial in radio stations so you can see them changing here on the right side in that big screen. So say I want to put 101.1 in memory. So I'm on FM, I've got 101.1 over there. I move my little mouse right over to box number 1, and then I hold the mouse down until you hear that beep, and that just made 101 go there. In your GS, when you were doing this, you'd actually push your finger on this box and you would hold it down, and that would actually make the radio channel go there. So in this case, obviously since it's not touchscreen, you're just using this mouse and you're moving this there, and then you're just holding this down until it actually goes there. So it's sort of the same thing, just using the mouse to do it instead. So, but the one thing I want to show you here too is that I don't know how I can get it where you can see the channels better, but these are, see over here you have set 3 of 6. You have basically 36 favorites that you can have. And how the favorites work is, like this first channel that I typed in for you is FM. But right now I'm on AM, and I could actually make, say I wanted this 860 to be my AM. So if I put AM there, so now I've got an FM channel on number 1, an AM channel on number 2. I can put a satellite channel on number 3. I can put another FM channel. I guess the point I'm trying to make is when you were doing this before, whenever we were on the AM tab, usually all of these were AM stations. And then when it switched to FM, they'd all switch to FM stations, satellite, they'd all switch to satellite stations. In this new car now, they are all going to stay, these channels stay the same no matter which one of these tabs I go to. So they are truly your favorites, where it doesn't all have to be AM, it doesn't all have to be FM. It can be whatever you want. And then when you are flipping through your programmed radio stations, you've got these buttons here on the steering wheel, these up and down buttons that go through these channels. Then the car itself will jump from AM to FM to satellite all on its own. And so they don't all have to be AM, they don't all have to be FM. And yeah, so I hope that makes sense. It's a little hard to explain, but I think you probably will get it. And then over here, I can hit media, or I can do this little down arrow, and it will take me to these screens here. And you can see up at the top, we've got disc, USB, Bluetooth, and auxiliary. Disc obviously is CD player. USB and auxiliary are the plugs that were inside that center console. So if you had like an iPod or MP3 player plugged into those little tabs would be lit up, and then you could just click on that tab, and then it makes that device active, and then you would see that information listed here on the screen. The Bluetooth audio, what that part is that's actually probably the best thing that's in this car for music. It's pretty awesome. When your phone is hooked up as a Bluetooth device, as a Bluetooth phone like it does in your GS, it also will hook up your phone as an audio player. So any music that you've got on your phone, if you click on that tab right there, any music that's on your phone, you can automatically play it in the car while you're driving without having to plug your phone in. This part is being set up wirelessly. So your phone is Bluetooth to the car for phone, and then it's Bluetooth to the car for audio. So if you've got, you know, Pandora on your phone or your iTunes account, it's awesome actually if you've got an iTunes folder on your phone, because you can access your entire iTunes library. It will actually list it out for you in artists or songs or playlists, and it's just like looking at it on your phone. And what's awesome about that is that you don't have to plug in anything when you get in your car every time to use it. When your phone hooks up, your music hooks up as well. So yeah, and the reason why the screen keeps going back to the main screen is because after 30 seconds of being on whatever screen you're on, it automatically flips back to the main screen. If that's something that you don't want the car to do, just let me know, and that's a change that you can make in the setup, and I'll talk you through that as well. But I just really wanted to give you an idea of how the radio works, because the programmed radio stations are keeping the memory is a little bit different than how it is in your other car. So I hope that all makes sense. And if you've got any other questions about how anything else works in this car, just let me know. I am more than happy to help you. Take care, Julie. Bye.